Hello, everybody. Welcome to our English class.
Hello and welcome to English Hangout with teacher Maria. How are you feeling today, students? Are you feeling all right while you are learning from your house? All right. I hope everyone is doing great and happy while you are staying at home, and be safe while you are learning. Okay, so today we are going to have another lesson, but before that, I would like you to learn first some expression. So, for our expression of the day, we are going to learn this expression. When do you say this expression and how do you say it? Okay, so everybody listen while I read. Okay, so the expression is, how do you pronounce then the word? How do you pronounce? Okay, everybody read. How do you pronounce? How do you pronounce? When you say pronounce, it means that you are going to make the correct sound of the word. So if you don't know the correct sound of the word, you ask other people or the teacher. You say, teacher, how do you pronounce? And then you say the word or you spell the word. So for example, here I have this word. So I will say, how do you pronounce Buffet? How do you pronounce Buffet? So the teacher would say, all right, Buffet is pronounced as buffet. Okay, so this word is pronounced as buffet. Everybody, buffet. So have you been to a buffet restaurant? So that's a buffet. Alright, so one more time, when you say pronounce, it is the way you are going to make the sound of the word or part of the word in a correct or particular way. Okay, so I hope you will use this. If you don't know how to say the word correctly, you just ask somebody who knows it. Then you say, how do you pronounce buffet? How do you pronounce B-O-O-K? Oh, it's a book. All right, so how do you pronounce? Okay, so I hope everyone will be able to use this in the future. Alright, so are you ready for our lesson now? Okay, you bring your book, student book, and your workbook, and then let's start our lesson. Okay, so for our lesson today, we are still on grammar. So last time, we have learned about verb to be, present verb to be, right? And today, we are going to learn about information questions. So let's have first a short review with our lesson last week. So we have here present to be verbs or present be verbs. They are is, am, and are, right? And you use is with the subject he, she, it, or a singular subject. You use am with the subject I. And you use are if the subject are we, you, they, or plural subject. That is very easy, right? So this is what we call present to be verbs or present be verbs. So the present be verbs, there are three present be verbs. These are is, are, are, is used with the subject he, she, it, or singular subject. Is used with I, subject, and are is used with subject, we, you, they, or plural subject. Alright? So today, we are going to study about information questions. Everybody read with me. Information questions. One more time. Information questions. Okay. So, you'll say information questions. Information questions. So, when you say information questions, this refers to the WH questions. These are questions that want the respondents to tell the information. So, everybody read one more time. Information questions refers to the WH questions. These are questions that want the respondents to tell the information. So when you say information questions, they are kind of questions that starts with WH. Okay? So we have, when you say WH, we have here who, what, when, which, where, why, and how. Okay, so we have the W, 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 W. So why, who, what, when, and which, and where, they starts with W. And then how starts with H. So they are called the WH questions. Okay? So, when you say the WH questions, these are questions that would, if you are asked about these questions, you need to give information. Okay? So you have to respond or you have to answer with information. So, for example, I will say, who is your mother? Do you say yes? Do you say no? No. This question will need you to tell who your mother is. Therefore, you will say, my mother is, like that. So, who or WH questions always needs information when you answer. So, we will focus today on the information question, what? Okay? We will focus on information question, what? It should be what? W-H-A-T. What? So, what is used in questions to ask about something. Okay, what is used in questions to ask about something? Everybody read. What is used in questions to ask about something? If you want to know something, you have to use the information question what in asking. Okay, so we have here, for example, we have what is it? and what are they? So today we will be focusing on these two questions. We have, what is it? Everybody read. What is it? What is it? And what are they? What are they? What are they? Okay, so these questions would ask about something. Okay, something, it means you refer to a thing. Okay, we talk about things. We talk about toys. Okay, we talk about all the things that you want to know. Okay, so let's start with, what is it? When do we use this question? Okay, what is it is used if you are asking to only one toy or thing. It only refers to only one toy or thing. Okay? So, only one. If you talk or if you are asking about only one thing, you have to ask the question, what is it? Next, this question, if you are talking about only one thing, your verb will always be verb to be as. Remember, when it's only one or the singular subject, you always use what? Verb to be as. So what is it uses be verb is. Next we have, what is it uses the subject it. Okay, so we have what, and then the verb is, and then the subject it. So you have to say, what is it? What is it? And in the answer, when you answer this question, you have to use the quantifier a or an in the answer. Okay, do you understand? So, in the question, what is it? It only talks to only one toy or thing. It refers to only one toy or thing. Okay, next. What is it uses be verb is. Okay, next. What is it uses the subject it. And when you answer the question, what is it, it will always use the quantifier a or an in your answer. Remember, you use a if the first letter of the noun starts with a consonant. Remember, we have studied this one. And we are going to use an if the first letter of the noun starts with a vowel. So, I hope you have remembered that. So, use a if the first letter of the noun starts with a consonant, and use an if the first letter of the noun starts with a vowel. Okay, do you understand? So how many things we talk about when the question is, what is it? It talks only with one thing. Okay? On what verb should we use? In the question we use verb to be is. And what is the subject of this question? The subject is it. Okay? How about when you answer? When you answer, you have to use a or an before the thing or before the noun. Alright, so let's take a look at the example. Oh, what is it? Okay, what is it? How many is the doll? It's only one. Therefore, the question is, what is it? Now, how do we answer this question? You're going to say, it is doll. What is the answer here? In the question, we have to look at the question. We use what is it? Therefore, in the answer, you have to say it is. What's the answer here? A or an? The answer is A. Why? If it's because doll starts with letter D. Okay? Do you understand? Alright. So, here you take a look at here. In the question, we have the verb to be is. And in the question, we have the subject it. So, you have to interchange it when you answer the question. See, in the question, what, and then the verb, and then subject. But in the answer, you have to write first the subject, and then the verb. Okay, so you have to say, what is it? It is a doll. Why the answer is A? Because doll starts with consonant letter. Okay? Do you get it? Alright, now let's go to another example. We have what is it? Okay. So the answer is, it is an airplane. So the answer here should be, okay, what would be the answer? A or an? The answer is an. Why? Because the word airplane starts with a vowel letter A. Do you get me? Alright. Now, you look at the question. In the question, it said, is it? Is it? What is it? But in the answer, you have to say, it is. It is. Okay. What is it? It is. Alright. So, it, the subject is it. Therefore, you have to write first the subject, and then the verb is, verb to be is. Therefore, you have to write next to the subject is the verb. In the question, you have to write first the subject and then the verb. Okay, so everybody read. What is it? It is an airplane. Okay. Do you understand? Alright, now let's take a look at another example. We have, what is it? What is it? Okay, you look at the picture. What is it? Alright, the answer is, it is an robot. So, you take a look at here. The question is it. Therefore, you're going to answer it is. Your answer should be it is. So, what should be the quantifier? We have a or an. The quantifier should be a. Why? Because robot starts with letter R, which is a consonant letter. Do you get me? Okay? So therefore, the answer is, it is a robot. Okay? Everybody read. It is a robot. So here, that is the example for what is it. Okay? Next we are going to have, sorry. What are they? What are they? So these questions, when we are going to use it, this question is used when we talk about two or more toys or things. When we are talking about more than one toy or things, therefore, the question should be, what are they? Okay? So, what are they? Question. Use the verb are. Here it's an are. I'm sorry. Next, we have the subject pronoun is they. So, the subject here is they. And when you answer this question, at the end of the noun, you are going to add s or es. Okay, one more time. What are they? Is a question used if we are asking about two or more toys or things. If we refers to two or more toys or things, you will use the question, what are they? Okay, the question, what are they, uses the verb are, and it uses the subject pronoun they. When you answer this question, at the end of the noun of the answer, you have to use is or es. Okay? So, let's start with the example. Let's see the example we have here. What are they? You look at the picture. What are they? So you are going to say, they are blocks. At the end of the word block, or this one, we have the word, the letter S. Okay? Remember? The adding S or ES at the end of the noun. Okay, so example, what are they? They are blocks. Now you look at the pronoun here. The pronoun subject in the answer will be the beginning word. And then you are going to use are as the verb, and then we have the word blocks. So you have to say they are blocks. Do you understand? This one is the subject. You write it here first in the answer, and then followed by a verb to be are. Remember, we use they subject uses are as the verb to be. So what are they? They are blocks. Another example we have here. Ooh, what are they? What are they? Okay, so you have to say they are lunch boxes. They are lunch boxes. So if it's only one, you say lunch box, right? But if it's how many? These are 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 lunch box. So we are going to add es at the end of the word. Why es? It's because the word lunchbox ends with letter X. Have you still remember when the word ends with X, S, SS, CH, and others, the you are going to add es after the word. Okay? So you have to say, what are they? So you have to say, the answer is, they are lunch boxes. Okay, we add es at the end because the last letter of the word lunchbox is letter X. Alright, so you look at here. The question is, are they? So you have to also answer they are. So it talks about plural subjects. Okay, next, another example we have. What are they? Okay, what are they? You will say they are bosses. They are bosses. They are bosses. Okay, so the question is, what are they? Then you will say they are. Are they in the question? And the answer, you have to say they are. And then the word next is the name of the thing. What's that? It's a bus. But how many bus? There are 6 bus. Therefore, you have to say buses. Okay? Why we use es? Why not add s? It's because the word bus ends with letter s. Okay? So if the word ends with s, x, ss, ch, they are, you have to add es at the end of the word. So we'll say they are bosses. Okay? One more time. What are they? They are bosses. Okay. Next, we have the activity. So for your activity today, I would like you to answer this question. In letter A, activity, write the correct question. So you look at the picture and then you write if the question should be what is it or what are they. Okay? Do you understand? So you look at the picture and then write if the question should be what is it or what are they. And then in letter B, you are going to answer the question. So look at the question and then answer. So what is it? What are they? So you answer the question. Letter B. Letter A, one more time. In letter A, activity letter A, you are going to write what is it or what are they question. By looking on the picture, you would know what would be the correct answer. Then in letter B, you are going to answer the question. Write the complete answer of the question. Okay? So now I want you to go to your student book page, page 22. I want you to go to your student book page 22 and then you are going to listen and sing, then circle the toys you hear, okay? Circle the toys you hear.
A. Listen and sing. Then circle the toys you hear.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What is this? What is this?
This is a doll, a doll, a doll. It's a doll.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What is this? What is this?
This is an airplane, an airplane, an airplane. It's an airplane.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What are these? What are these?
These are blocks, blocks, blocks. They are blocks.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What is this? What is this?
This is a jump rope, a jump rope, a jump rope. It's a jump rope.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What are these? What are these?
These are cards, cards, cards. They are cards.
All right. One more time.
A. Listen and sing. Then circle the toys you hear.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What is this? What is this?
This is a doll, a doll, a doll. It's a doll.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What is this? What is this?
This is an airplane, an airplane, an airplane. It's an airplane.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What are these? What are these?
These are blocks, blocks, blocks. They are blocks.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What is this? What is this?
This is a jump rope, a jump rope, a jump rope. It's a jump rope.
Open the toy box, what do you see? Tell me, what do you see? What are these? What are these?
These are cards, cards, cards. They are cards.
Okay. So, to sum up with our lesson, okay, I will sum up with our lesson. So today we learn about information question what is used to say, to ask about something, and we have focused on the question what is it and what are they. So what is it is used if you are asking about only one thing or toy, and this question uses verb to be is and the subject pronoun it. When you answer this question, you use a quantifier a or an. While the question what are they is used if you are asking about two or more things. And this question uses the verb are and the pronoun they. And at the end of the noun in the answer, you have to add s or es. All right, so I think that would be all for today. So thank you so much for your time and have a great and wonderful day. Bye bye.